What is going on, guys? Keen Flame here, back with another video. And today we're going to be reviewing a game that the subscribers sent to me, and we're going to analyze his mistakes and see what he could have done better, and then give some feedback during the game. So I'm going to give my thoughts about his match he played. So this is played on voobly 5.0. And this game is around 1700 elo on voobly, um, which is probably about 2300 on EE or higher. I'm not sure. Anyway, so these players are not bad at all, right? So they're pretty decent. So he asked me to review it, so let's do that. So he is playing raw. So let's see. So far, it looks pretty good. So he has scouted his gold mine, his settlements. He has scouted this hunt over here. So let me see if this game, if he could go for a hunt raw this game, or hunt or not. So he is against Hades, which means that he won't be harassed as much as, let's say, a more aggressive god. But then again, Hades could play aggressive, so uh, farm could be needed, maybe. It depends on the playstyle of the blue player. But usually, especially on Voobly or even Extended Edition, right, the Hades players play quite defensive, and they'll most likely be going for a second town center. There is not much on this town center, though, so there's not much point in going for this one. So I think the Hades player might grab this one and then have like a sentinel here. So there's a really good boar hunt here to take this second town center, and there's also a good amount of hunt here. There's 2 packs here. You got a crocodile. And you can even take this eventually. So there's like 3 packs of hunt right here, and a gold mine, safe one. And this one is also easily wallable off. So I would definitely say go for a fast heroic with hunt this game. It's probably for the best. So there's a Brazilian Mind Camp. I agree with it for this game though, because see, if you place it right here, then your villagers are also going to be here, which means it's easier to harass them, right? So it's good that he placed them here so they can go back faster this way, right? Um, but the best way would just to be wall this off and then wall this off right here, and then he has to walk through the town center to harass the gold villagers, right? Um, So I've not been paying that much attention to the build order, but so far it does look pretty good, pretty similar to the videos that I've covered on the channel so far. So I think it's pretty good, yeah. So let's see. Let me reload this quickly, just to make sure his build order is on point. Okay. So so move this like, yeah, nice, nice, perfect. So I would say honestly, after your pharaoh is done scouting, right? Like you probably don't have to scout this part because you've already scouted the settlement here, the gold mine, and the hunt here. Um, you could just scout this part with the picks. Like you don't have to waste your pharaoh time scouting this part because you already got the key information that you need. And yes, there is a gold mine over here and some hippos, but this is very easily scoutable with the picks. So you do not need to move your pharaoh here. Like this pharaoh right now should be empowering this granary to get a bigger bonus than the priest does, right? The pharaoh gets a bigger bonus, and then you put the priest on the gold mine to get the faster gold, right? And then you do not need to have a separate villager make these houses. You can just take one villager from gold, make the house, uh, around the tower, of course, and then another villager can make the monument with the priest empowering it, and then you send both villagers back to gold, and then you do not need like a separate house villager, unless you're being rushed, of course, right? But you're against Hades, which actually you cannot know because Ra is not that good at scouting. You could also be against Kronos. So that is kind of tricky. So you probably have to ask your teammate to scout for you to see on whose side your enemy is. Um, so that's another tip right there. But yeah, honestly though, it doesn't matter too much what you're doing. But I would definitely say about the Pharaoh, have him go back earlier if you want a faster advance timing. Also, make this lumber camp like a little bit closer because these trees are going to run out and then the walking distance is going to be larger the more trees you cut down. So you always want to put the lumber camp right next to the trees. Like you do not want to leave a space like this. It's not worth it. Okay. So yeah, use these picks to scout this part out next time, and then you should be fine. So 3 to wood, that's fine as well. So nice. So a little bit of a delay here. Yeah, that's unlucky. Anyway, so you're switching here to the second hunt. Nice. So here again, just have your priest hop into the town center and then garrison it out with the hotkey right away. Like this should take like a split second, like boom, boom, just from here to here, no delay. Okay, temple, nice, nice placement. But yeah, especially if you wanna go to town centers, then you wanna have the priest empowering your gold villagers so you have enough gold. So let me see if you're getting husbandry soon. You don't need 11 on food in classic. Like 8 or 9 is fine as long as there's no big walking time. 8 is fine, and you can send the rest to gold. And let me see. So um, yeah, so I'm assuming you're going to take the town center with your gold villagers. That's fine. That's fine to have your pharaoh right there, and then you send in the picks in case the hunt here runs out. Nice. Uh, Oops, I didn't even have sound on. Okay, so let me see. So nice, you could husbandry, pickaxe, and now you just have to gather a little bit more wood to get a Shadoof and the plow upgrade, and then you can switch these to gold as well. Okay, so nice, you are getting Shadoof. You are sending 5 villagers to the settlement, nice. Okay. So what you would want to do is scout with your wedget here, just in case the enemy is taking this. So yeah, yeah. As I said, he's gonna take the forward town center because this one has like nothing on it, right? Um, yeah. So are you getting plow right now? 50 wood, 100 gold. So you already have the wood uh, to get the plow upgrade. Like these 2 wood villagers should not be on wood right now. You definitely want to send these 2 over to gold. And leave like 11 on the gold mine so you can make the farms. Like if you do this quickly, you do not need to put the extra villagers to food. Like you should be uh, from hunting and eating the pigs right here. You should have enough food to cover the time that you're not gathering food. Like you should leave to this town center with like about 300 food in the bank, and you should have enough to make the farms. So right now the problem with your build is that you have too little on gold because these 2 are not on gold on the gold mine, and you send a little bit too much to the food. So you are gonna be later to heroic because you are not having enough villagers on gold. And also, you probably could have gone the Green Sea Squash build where you go 3 town centers and then you hunt as well and you just defend. Because you're against Hades, right? Like, um, he's also going for 3 town centers. So yeah, you could have easily gone for a 3 town center play, but at the same time, this is also okay. You're gonna be fine. But yeah, you can see like you already have 800 food, right? But you don't have the gold, and that's only because you didn't switch to wood villagers and you do not have like 11 on gold. Like that's like the sweet spot, right? So that's the big mistake right there. And then your timing is like off from there. And this watch it should be like scouting, like denying this wall, just keeping him busy, Anyway, um, yeah. So basically, you could almost be already in a rogue right now. That's like your main problem for this game. If you fix that, you'll have a much easier game than right now. So after this, basically, like almost nothing matters after this. Like this is like that's how you analyze the game. Like if you did this part right, what I told just now, right? Like if you fix that and then play another game, and then if you lose again, then there'll be probably another mistake that you have to fix. But this is like the first mistake in line that you have to fix, and after that, you can go from there. So you're not making villagers from this town center right now, and you should really wall this off just in case. Like if you erase this, then you're gonna have everything delayed as well. And he might be taking this town center now. Yeah, he just has full control of the map. That's the problem. I think you should have gone for like a 3TC and just eat the hunt, throw everything on food, and then you still maintain map control. But right now you're like completely boxed in, right? So I'm not sure if it's the best. Yeah, so what you want to do right here is just keep your units here until you have more units. Like don't suicide them. And these houses are like a little bit too spread out, I would say. You can put like a wall chip here, wall chip here, wall chip here, and then a house, house, house. And then if you hit the faster rogue timer, you would have more army right now, and you wouldn't even have to make these barrack units right now. Like right now, you could be 145 population, and you could also almost be going to mythic by now if you fix those little mistakes with the gold mine. Then you'll be just fine. So I would have put a wall here and then just shoot from with chairs behind the wall. And you'll be fine as well. So there's still a pretty good chance to come back. It's just that these little mistakes. It is nice though that he's kind of suiciding his units over here. I don't think he realized that he wins this. Like he could easily kill your army right here. Okay, so again, if you have a wall here, then he cannot escape. You want to put the mark a little bit like more here in the corner, or like right here. So you need to make, yeah, okay, nice. You need to remake your houses and like get to mythic ASAP right now. Like just wall up, just hold on and go mythic and go for like um I'm thinking probably tornado. Like if you tornado this part and then you take this town center and then you get the catapults, and you start pushing him off the gold mine here, then you could still be fine. Oh, nice. You're actually going mythic. Okay. Um, Honestly, I'm not sure if making trade right now is the best idea because you already don't have much population because you're missing your third town center. So you need all the armor you can get, and your gold mines are still pretty much full, like 4K, um, 4K. So you have 8K gold. That will last you a pretty long time. And these chariots do not cost much gold, and these slingers also do not cost much gold. So um, the caravans are definitely a mistake here. If you were on 3 town centers, sure, make trade. It's okay, but 2 town centers like this, I would not suggest it. Um, I like you gotta check your resources, man. Like, cause you have so much resources that you're not spending, right? Like, you have to upgrade your chariots. You have to upgrade your town center to allow for more population. You have to upgrade your armory upgrades. Um, your upgrades are looking good though for your villagers, and you can just drop down like 4 towers down here, and then it will be a lot easier to push. I would definitely go for catapults here. But yeah, it's just really simple mistakes, right, that you're making. So these are all easy fixes. Like, if you fix these things that I was talking about, you'll probably win this game, honestly. Nice rate. But yeah, at this point, it's like almost no matter how good you are, you're probably not gonna win from this point on unless your teammate just like starts smurfing really hard, which it looks like he kind of is a little bit. So you still have a chance if you hold on. So if you're in this position, you just have to spam towers like way sooner than this, and like start walling it up and get all the building upgrades. Um, to make it as hard as possible for your opponent to push you. So your teammate has more time to push. The longer you hold on, the more chance you have to win the game. And yet, like I said, put the market down here so it doesn't go through the battlefield. This market, like, it will go straight through here. It's not good. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. So yeah, if you just have more towers here, and then you put another Mictol down here, then a catapult down here, and you could like start pushing pretty hard and secure more and more gold mines, and then you don't even need trade basically. So you're holding on pretty nicely though. I'll give you that. Pretty nice. And also definitely make like at least a second monument, right? So you can make mummies if you need it, or you can get all the favor upgrades. So if you had a market right, like right here or here, and then you the caravans walk all the way to here, you can have a pretty good trade, or you put it like down here. But honestly, like if you fix these things, you'll win this game. But like the next time, I mean. But I would say blue is not used to taking four town centers. He cannot control his economy and his army output. Like if he had not attacked and just sit back, if he just sat back right with his army, full pop army, he would have jumped mythic and then made a fortress here and just start making Alapolis, right? And you would be dead. So basically, the reason you're coming back to this game is not only because you're playing well, but also because your opponent is not used to having four town centers. He doesn't seem like he is experienced on what to do in this situation. Because against better players, you will the Hades player would be mythic by now, and you would be in a lot of trouble, like really big trouble. So it's nice that you got the comeback going right, but if you fix the things I was talking about, then you have even easier time, you know. But yeah, if the blue player is watching, like you could have won this very easily if you just like didn't suicide too many units and actually just sat back. Like there was no reason to even attack. Like you had four town centers, right? And then if you just sit there, you just automatically win. Like you don't even have to do much, right? You just defend and go mythic and go. You can even go titan. And for Zoa the king, right? You have to just fix your build order, and then you'll be fine as well. Or go for either go for three town centers or fix your heroic timing with a two town center, and then make like a good push, right, to secure your third town center. Nice, the dock. But yeah, the problem is you don't have the population for this, right? Because you have caravans. Uh, just there's just no population for it. But yeah, now you're making the towers pretty nice. Yeah. Um, I would say though, I will say though that the caravans, like making those, it definitely allowed you to make more mercenaries, but um, it is very risky if if the opponent is playing better, then you just don't have the population to defend this because he will actually start walling this off, and then you're basically fucked, right? So I would definitely suggest just making more army rather than more caravans because in that type of situation, usually you cannot even make a trade. Nice. So let's fast play until the end. But yeah, like you can see, like your teammate, like he's on four town centers as well, right? Or wait, no, he's on three town centers. But never mind. Anyway, um, nice comeback, guys. I hope this was useful for you. I hope you learned some stuff, and I hope you can use it in your next games and hopefully have success with it. If anyone else that is a subscriber of my YouTube channel, right? Like if anyone else wants me to review their game, then just join my Discord and then DM me with the recorded game. And if I have time, I will check it out and review it and analyze it and give some tips. So that'll be all for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.